The meaning of deep is to extend far down from a surface or from an area. The word deep can also be used to describe important things, serious, complicated things, and physical things. It can also be used to describe a person's spiritual state. What makes deep is the depth, and how far is it from the starting point. When we think of deep, we think of the sea, which is comprised of shallow area and deep area. We think of the rivers and lakes and wells. We think of deep mine, deep caves, deep tunnels, deep snow, deep holes, deep valleys, a deep dish or basin, deep coma, or deep diving, and people that are spiritual deep. If you are fearful, if you are in love, or you are knowledgeable, the word deep can be applied to you. In whatever way you choose to think or use the word deep, let us do it in a positive way so that we can get a positive reaction. It should be the desire of every one of us to be deep. Deep in whatever we do and try to get deeper still. Can you imagine a tree planted on a shallow surface? It would fall to the ground before perfection because the root is not deeply grounded. A house would topple over because the foundation is not grounded firm and deep. Let me classify deep as it popped into my mind. Deep can be good and it can be of bad effect. Example, if an animal fell into a deep hole, that animal can be hurt or even die. If you lost into a deep cave, you can be claustrophobic. If you wandered away into a deep forest, it could be devastating for you. And what about eating a lot of meat or chips deeply fried in a lot of oil every day, or deeply salted and sugary food? Think about the effects. Or if you live in deep fear, it could be bad for you. Or living in deep rural areas where there might not be any electricity, no running water, or far from civilization, these can be bad effects. What about swimming in the deep? With little or no experience, you could be drowned. On the other hand, it's good to swim in the deep, but it depends. Think about the deep divers that work in a variety of settings, including the oil and gas industry, the military and law enforcement. Their work involves underwater with tasks such as installation, maintenance, and repair. Deep divers descend to depths of 500 feet or more sometimes to install and inspect oil wells and to maintain undersea pipelines. Military deep divers assist in participate in clearing harbor waterway and search and rescue mission. Deep diving is a dangerous job that required a high level of skill and safety awareness. Although this job is dangerous, it's necessary, it's vital, it's important. Some things are very important for society or the world at large. Somebody got to do it. You can also use deep to describe how much knowledge you gain. How firm are you in what you believed, or to express your personality? It's good to be deep from a positive point of view, having deep concern for others, or being a deep thinker, always having deep conversation and deep understanding. I speak to myself also. Let us desire to move forward from the shallow shore, to launch out in the deep. We can never learn or know enough if we are fearful of the deep. If we want to know the secret of the sea, we got to launch out in the deep. That's where it's happening. We might not be a physical diver, but come with me. Let's dive for a while. Let's learn the mystery of the deep ocean. Let's encounter with things that are not visible in the shallow waters. Let's explore enchanted territories and learn the marine life. We'll encounter geological formation and rare fishes. We'll see well-preserved wrecks and healthy corals. So much things to experience that we have never seen before. But it will be worth it, although there are challenges diving deep. The deeper we go, it's the more wisdom we gain. Learn how to monitor our lives and make safety stops on every deep dive. My supporting viewers and friends, we can always use this scenario of the ocean to support our depth. To support our depth in life, to go deeper than the surface. Always desire to be an extraordinary person in everything you do. On the job, in your home, in your country, in whatsoever way you achieved or set out to do, aim to go deep. And remember, there are always deeper depths to reach, but it is impossible without God. To be spiritual deep is the greatest. But how can you be spiritual deep? We had to develop an intimate relationship with God through prayer, fasting, studying the Bible, and meditating upon God's Word, so that we can grow in faith and understanding the will of God for our lives. We had to have power experience with God that allows us to exceed our human limitation. We must have the fruit of the Spirit operating in our lives, which is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. We got to be in dialogue with God so that the Spirit of God can speak expressively to us, and we will understand the move of God. We cannot be spiritually deep and malice our sisters and brothers. We cannot be deep and have heart against each other. We cannot be deep and envy others of what they achieve in life, whether it's physical or spiritual achievement. We cannot be deep with the spirit of unforgiveness. We cannot be deep under false pretense. And we cannot be deep without wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. So let us endeavor to have things line upon lines, precept upon precepts, and to know what God required of us. We need the Spirit of God to take control of us in time like these and to move us forward. And for those who haven't yet accepted Christ, I invite you to give your heart to God. Surrender your all to Him, so that you too can have a deeper relationship with Him. 1 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 10 to 11, read, but God have revealed them to us through His Spirit. For the Spirit searches all things, yes, the deep things of God. For what man knows the things of a man except the spirit of the man which is in him? Even so, no one knows the things of God except the Spirit of God. Let me remind you again, desire to get deep spiritually, but without the Spirit of God, it is impossible. Thank you for watching. God bless you. And don't forget to like, comment, and share this video. Thank you again.